Update right now on that deadly fiery crash out at Speed Vegas over the weekend. They killed the driver and the instructor. We've now learned that instructor had overcome the odds to beat a rare form of breast cancer not once, but twice. 13 Action News reporter Tom George is live out at Speed Vegas with more on the man friends say died doing what he loved. Tom.
Well, Tricia, Gil Ben-Kely was always very vocal about his battle with male breast cancer. And in fact, he would always tell his friends that surviving cancer gave him a new lease on life. He says you need to follow your dreams. And that's what led him to become an instructor right here at this track.
I'm a Ferrari driver. I used to test drive their cars, production cars, and I used to race for them.
It's what led the Israeli military veteran turned Italian Ferrari driver to become an instructor at Speed Vegas, letting paying customers get behind the wheel of cars they'd only dreamed about before.
He was one of the top drivers there. He was their top driver there.
Gil even let his friend Bob Torty ride along one day.
While I was in the car, while I was pretty much peeing in my pants, but he was just looking over and smiling. He knew what he was doing.
But even with training and safety measures out on the track, sometimes accidents happen. A customer was behind the wheel of a white Lamborghini yesterday when it spun out of control. Gil was in the passenger seat, and they were both killed.
That's something I'm sure he does every day. It's just yesterday was just not his day.
To friends like Bob, it just doesn't seem fair. Gil had already survived a rare breast cancer twice, only to have his life cut short.
He had everything going for him, everything, and it was just taken away.
But in that short time, Gil managed to live life in the fast lane. His advice in his own words.
Life is not entirely yours, and you better do what you need to do for yourself.
Now, OSHA is still investigating that crash. Meanwhile, we're also waiting to find out the identity of the person who was behind the wheel. Now, meanwhile, Gil leaves behind a wife, a son, and a daughter. Reporting live, Tom George, 13 Action News.